What do I look like right now? This just feels weird to me because I forgot to film an intro, so I took off all my makeup and did my skincare, and now I have to do an intro. But hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here, my name is Melissa. Welcome, join the family. Today I'm going to be doing some kind of first impressions, a black smoky eye, which comes around every few months and I try and achieve it. And I'm also going to do like one look and then kind of change it up. So I'm going to do like matte, and then I'm going to do with a bit of sparkles. But yeah, we're just going to try out some new stuff, use some old stuff, and do some makeup. And that's what we do here. So if you want to see me try a black smoky eye, keep on watching. I'm going to start off, we're going to do our eyes first, but I've got a product I want to try first. This arrived this morning. It's the Huda skincare line, and this is the Chin Lift Sculpting Sheet Mask, and it apparently gives you a lifting effect, enhanced jawline, sculpted appearance, and hydration. So we're gonna see. This is my jaw now. Let me just do a wee before. It's alright. It's a jaw. It's just a jaw, isn't it? So now we're going to try this. You leave it on for half an hour. We'll probably leave it on for longer than that. I guess you put it on the side that's protected. I've got to stretch it first to avoid discomfort. I like the colour of it. It matches the writing on my top. Starting at the chin. Oh gosh, it is quite tight, you know. This is ridiculous. Alright. Wow. This is gonna hurt my ears, I can tell. It's got peppermint, niacinamide, peptides, and adenosine. Okay, we're gonna leave that on. I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Revlon concealer. What else would I use? Put it under here just because I'm looking a bit tired. This is very cooling. I mean, it feels nice. It just feels a bit tight around my ears. The palette I'm going to use is my Urban Decay Born to Run, because it's got a lot of the tones in it that I want to use, which is black and brown and like these nice orangey tones. And I do really like the quality of it, so I think I'm going to do like mostly like a rounded, no, it's definitely going to be dragged out a bit. I think just that look suits me more these days, like trying to pull up my eye shape and make it look more kind of cat-like. So I might go in first with Riff, which is this like nice brown up here, and I'll just like stamp it on. Oh, it's actually very pigmented. And then I'll just like join that up. I'm just stamping it right now because I'm not trying to blend it. If you're a regular here, you know I usually just kind of get a shape first and then I decide where I'm going and what to blend. I wonder if my jaw will look better. Like, if it works, like that would be cool. And I wonder how long the effect would last for. Like, could you do this like if you're getting married that day? Could you do this in the morning and then you've got this like perfect jawline all day? I mean, who knows? I'm just going to pick up that same colour I just used. Just kind of blend the edges at this point. I really like this brush. It's very similar to the Morphe M514, it's just a bit bigger. I don't think blank canvas is quite as easy to get a hold of. I think it's an Irish brand. But I use this brush in pretty much every single look I do, so to me it's quite an essential. I do forget how good this palette is, and I'm only on shade number 1. This is really hurting my ears though. Okay, I'm going to start to deepen this now. I think I'll go straight in with Punk. I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. This is just one of those palettes where the colour story is so cohesive, and like you can use just all of these shades and you would still come out with like a good look. Something like that ish. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to put black gel liner on my lids because I think that's a really good way to make it really like intensely black. I'm probably going to mess this up. I'm going to use my ABH Jet liner, the black one, just because I don't actually know where I put my NYX one. Although I will say this is a really good liner. You can see how much I've used it. So I'll put black all over my lid. I am scared. I am nervous. Send help. I don't think I'll take it like above my crease. I don't think that would be a good idea for me. Too late to turn back now. I guess I should try and blend the edges of this a little bit, just because it will be quite a harsh line. I think this is maybe where I've gone wrong in the past, not blending this out if I do this, because that one looks better than that one, doesn't it? Okay, and then over the top I'll pack Jet. Oh, they've got the same name. Hopefully we'll get a really intense matte black eye. Alright, now we're going to blend this out, or attempt to, because you know of all the shadows that I can't blend out, black is my number one. And I'll grab a little bit more Jet, and I'll just tuck that right in there. I might even take a little bit along the lower lash line, just to help me out. I want the black smoking like this area here and not so much at the front, although I'll need to like soften that up a bit. I get so nervous doing black smoky eyes, it's ridiculous. Just because I want to do it well. I just want to be able to do it well. They're just so scary and intimidating. And you know at this point I just want to add glitter all over my lid. Maybe I'll do that at the end, because glitter just makes everything better. This is going to be dramatic, isn't it? Before I blend this out, I have to take this off because it's really hurting my ears, and it's definitely been on for half an hour. Do we have a better jaw? No. Looks the same, right? Looks the same to me. Has anything changed? I'm not really convinced anything's changed. Feels hydrated. Let's try and blend my eyes because it's stressing me out. I'm just gonna use a clean brush. It's just a clean brush. Don't know why, just feel like this will help. Oh, this is already so much more dramatic than I was aiming for when I set out to do this, but we'll manage. I'm gonna take, I think I'll just go back in with Riff. That one there. It is very pigmented though. And just take that around. I think this eye will come together better when I've got my base on, because I am going to extend it quite a lot. Clearly we're going dramatic today. Whatever. I ain't going anywhere, I'm not going to see anyone, it's fine. I'll use that same brush and go in with Still Shot, which is a nice peach. Yeah, I think I can make this better once I've got the base on. Yeah, we'll put the majority of the base on and then we will continue with the eyes, because I think once I can extend it out and stuff, I'll be happier. So I'll just wipe off the fallout. I do have a new primer to try. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer Longwear Grip Foundation Grip This one. You sent this to me ages ago and I've never ever tried it. I like the packaging. You know me, I'm not really a primer lover, although recently I've started using them more. I don't know if this is a mattifying primer. I don't know. Anyway, let's try it out. Doesn't smell of anything. Feels nice, just feels like a moisturizer. I don't think I've ever used an Urban Decay primer before. Yeah, it just feels moisturizing. These eyes look so bad right now. Like, Melissa, maybe just wipe this off and start again. I don't want to. I have a new sponge to play with. Thank you so much, Gemma. Gemma's a subscriber and a Patreon, and she sent me the most wonderful package of like No. 7 skincare and Soap and Glory shower stuff and some makeup bits. She actually sent me a new Candid concealer as well. But I'm going to try out the green sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm going to use my Jouer Essential High Coverage Foundation today. I used it the other day and I adored the finish of it. It's really full coverage. This one's in Alabaster and it's going to go on way too pale, but you're used to that now. Once I've got my powder and stuff on, it's all going to be fine. This is very full coverage. That was one pump. I'd say this sponge just feels like the orange one. I think they changed this sponge up maybe a couple of years ago and made it a little bit more firm than it used to be. But I still like the Real Techniques sponge. So you know what I mean? The coverage on this foundation is actually insane. Like, that's one pump of foundation. And it's a blooming good job because you only get, is it 23 mils? 20 mils in this, and it's expensive because Jouer to me is a high-end brand, but because you only have to use a tiny amount, I feel like it's not so bad. Like if you had to use heaps it would be a pain, but I'm still annoyed at the price and the fact that you only get 20 mils. Like, why is it not 30 mils? I kind of hate ruining a new sponge by using it. I think because it is so full coverage, it definitely looks better over a really moisturising primer like my e.l.f. putty. I used that the other day and I loved the finish. Thought I could try this Essence strobing and contouring palette. I've clearly dipped my fingers in it before, but I've not used it. What shade will I use? This one down here probably. And cream contouring is life. Hit my newly defined jaw. I'll just use this brush to blend it in. This is working really nice. It's blending out really easy. There's a part of me that thinks all cream contour palettes are basically the same thing though. Like, I don't think my ABH one's any better really than my NYX one. I don't think the NYX one's that much better than the Makeup Revolution one. It's just, you know, a grey-brown cream. As long as it blends out, I'm happy. Do you like the colour of that? Obviously it looks a bit rough right now. What concealer will we use? I don't have a new one, I don't think. I think I'll just keep on with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm trying to use this up. This is in the shade Fair. And I actually really don't need very much concealer because this foundation is giving me everything I could need. Force of habit requires me to put quite a lot on. Sorry, Robert. And I'll say I do like the coverage of this concealer. But I wouldn't repurchase it. Wow, this is a full coverage face, isn't it? Gosh. Goodness me. Yeah, this foundation definitely looked nicer over my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer that I used it with the other day. Over this kind of more matte feeling primer, it's not quite as nice. It still looks full coverage, doing its job. I'm going to use my Jeffree Star powder, this time in Fair, because I'm kind of running short on translucent, upsettingly. Also thinking Fair might make my face match my neck a bit better. And this is a lovely powder, as we've spoken about before. Another product though that you pay a lot of money for and don't get that much in, but it's still good. I'll just use this all over as well, and then we'll do like contour and bronzer, and then we'll finish off the eyes, and we'll do like blush and highlight before we're done. This is the nicest smelling setting powder you could ever use. I think putting makeup on is one of the best feelings in the world. Just seeing yourself like change and just refine and cover up a wee spot that's annoying you, or a dark circle, and you're just like, wow. It's just got such magical powers. Or like completely changing your face for a day, or you know, just why it's so fun. Because I'm gonna wash this off in a few hours, you know. See, I'm much more starting to match my neck. I've purchased 3 of those Jouer foundations and not one of them matches me perfectly, and I'm not gonna spend another, what, 30 something pounds to buy another one in case it doesn't match again. So for me, I just have to try and make things match, and I buy everything online, so it's kind of difficult. I'll use my Essence Powder Contour Duo because it's great. You know I love this. I think I just bought this one day just because I had quite a lot of products, enough to do almost a full face first impressions, but I didn't have a new contour to try, so I bought this as oh, it's cheap, I'll just try this. Essence is usually alright, and it's just turned into a favourite so quickly. I just thought it would be alright, you know. And we're going ham on the makeup today, so if you think I'm putting a lot on, I am. Let's try this. It might be a bit light today. The Makeup Revolution Holiday Romance Bronzer Reloaded. So, this is a little e.l.f. brush I got in a set, but I don't think it's available anymore. But I used it the other day for bronzer and I liked it. I think this is bronzing me. Right, let's continue with eyes, see if we can make them look good and not just like I've got 2 brown blobs on my eyes. Okay, let's try and fix these eyes and do something. I'm gonna go in with Still Shot, the peach again. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna use the shade Weekender, which is like the palest matte in here. Quite a lot of kick up in this palette, but it doesn't bother me. And I'm gonna start pulling out the sides. Okay, I'm going to use that same brush and the shade Riff again and pull that out as well. And I'm not really worried about it coming quite low, which it is a little too low, because I can just go in with my sponge and just like tap along just to take off pigment where I don't want it. I'm just kind of neaten it up a bit. I feel like I need to add like bronze glitter somewhere. I'm gonna use that same gel liner on my waterline and just like below my lashes as well, just because it's gonna make it super dark, and like gel liner doesn't really come off. I'm not finished with the blending, I'm just kind of dithering right now. I just don't know where to go from here. I think I'll go with that peach now, still shot, and just pop it on around the edges. Just because really I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's run some black along the lower lash line and then see how we feel. So yeah, this is just the shade Jet from the palette. Try not to get any fallout on this shade. I'll go back in with a bit of Riff because I feel like I need to really start blending down here. I don't know how to do it at the front because I don't really want to go super dark at the very front. I'll take a bit more of that peachy still shot shade and maybe put that to the front. And then just like blend into it with like a bit of Riff just on that same brush. I'm gonna use my Makeup Obsession Mega Honey Highlighter like all over my face, but I'll use it under my brow just now. It's a fabulous highlighter, you know I love it. It's nice and gold, so it goes well. Might as well check this on the inner corner. And then we'll just chuck that all over the face because we need to. I'm just going to put setting spray on it first. I actually haven't used any yet. My L'Oreal Shake and Glow. I love it. Say it with me, this costs £3, guys. £3. And it looks like this. It's actually a little pinch dark for me today because I've got quite a pale concealer on. Well, foundation on and concealer. I've got this CYO blush that I've had in my drawer and I wanted to use it for ages. This is in the shade Tell It Straight and it's a really pretty kind of shimmery pink, pinky peach. And I've wanted to try it, so we'll try it. That is pretty. Just a wee flush. I'll put my brows on and then we'll come back. And I'm tempted to do something else to the eyes, like add something, but I might just do that like off camera after I'm finished this video, just for a photo. I think once I've got my brows on I'll feel a little better, we'll see. I put my brows and lashes on. This is fine, I mean I'm quite happy with it, it's just a smoky eye, isn't it? I'll do my lip. This is my MUA lip liner in TLC. This will not be a shock. When you find a really good product, you just gotta keep using it. And I can always appreciate a very good quality, cheap lip liner. And I think I'll use a gloss with this because everything else is so matte and I've actually got a matte setting spray. Can't find it. There we go. Makeup Revolution Pout Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Candy. So I've got lip balm on, so my lips feel quite nice actually. My Maybelline gloss in Tease is definitely better quality than this, by the way. That's fine, just as a nude lip. It's one of those like tingly ones on the lips. I guess that's look number one, which is just quite matte. We'll try out this actually. I got sent this at the same time as the primer, the Urban Decay Ultra Matte all-nighter setting spray. Let's see what this is like. Quite nice spray. That's got a really nice spray on it. I never really use Urban Decay fixing sprays just because they're so expensive. I do have quite a few minis, but it's something that I kind of save for if I've got a special occasion because I know it does work quite well. I might keep the messy bun, just pop some earrings in, pose for look 1, and then we'll jazz it up a little bit. I guess this is look 1 then. So this is the kind of on my eye, lots of different products on my skin, but a glossy lip. I have to say again, I much prefer my Maybelline lip gloss. I think this one looks better over a like opaque lipstick. I'm kind of happy with the eyes. I mean, you know me, black smoky eyes or something I'm just practicing. Every few months I have another crack at it, and it's alright. I like the shape and I like the drama. So yeah, that is kind of all matte but a glossy lip. And you know, the skin is the skin. I love that foundation, I have to say. I'm really gonna keep using that for a long time, I think, even though it is pricey. Like, it is so full coverage. That's all for me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this. A little bit long probably, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you want a bazillion more makeup looks every day. Not every day, but 3 times a week at least. Yeah, I'm gonna piss off, take some photos, and I hope I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye!
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years ago. I was young and almost still could fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow.